Joanna Cabaret, and I'm the regional coordinator for the Nouvelle Aquitaine region. The Nouvelle Aquitaine region as an entity, and as you can see below, we have several partners for our region. I'm just going to go through our demos. What are the follow-ups on it, to conclude with some lessons learned that we have into the project. So we have two demos in the Nouvelle Aquitaine region. The first one is in the Marais Poitevin, which is a meadow area, a wetland area. And as you can see in the right side, the river was quite displaced from its origin. And now we have two sessions of remeandering. So we did the upper part and the lower part, and now from March onwards, the river is fully connected, and it's the lovely wavy shape, as you can see in the left. And this year is going to be a year for gathering all the information, the KPIs that we have already listed with the NBRACER project, but some other ones. So this year is very important for us because it's a year that we're going to have a lot of data that we're going to be able to analyze. And just to show you here, if you can see my mouse, here there was the ancient river, so you can see that we have made a little bit longer the drying from the river. So now it's going to take more time to get into the ocean, into the other river. So we're slowing down the water flow. The second one is a hybrid solution, which is a project that is called Ramage, which the idea is to infiltrate water in the water table. So what we can see here is a channel that helps to, well, there's another channel over here, which is a flooding channel and navigatable channel. And by gravity, we put some water in here, and then the water just infiltrates by itself into the water table. And the idea is to have to prevent the low water periods in the Garonne River, which is the longest river in our region. So we can infiltrate the water in here, and it takes about 2 months for the water to go into the Garonne River. And what is important is that sometimes the river can get temperatures up to 28 degrees, and the water that comes from the water table comes between 14 and 16 degrees. So there is two important processes. We have a dilution in temperature, but also a dilution in sediments and things that can be concentrated into the bigger river because of the evaporation. So at the moment, this is a hybrid solution. This is a test that we are trying to do, but in time, with the information that we're going to get within the NbRACER project and beyond, the idea is to infiltrate bigger volumes so we can get a better water apport into the Garonne River. So I'm not going to go through all what we're studying, but we have some physical chemical measurements, some species analysis before, after the remeandering, and some geophysics measurements. This one wasn't thought from the beginning of the project, but we see here quickly the difference in the water humidity in the soil before and after. So we are getting already some nice information. For the Ramage project, we have also some geophysical measurements and some species measurements. It's the Stegofauna, which is the little crustaceans that lives in the aquifers. So we can see before and after the infiltration, if we have some differences or not, if we have some more population. But yeah, that is being studied as well. So quickly about the lessons learned, there's a big text, but it is not to go through all of it. But the idea is to show you what has already worked for us. We have several European projects in the region, like Life Artisan and Natalie, which is a sister project for NBRACER. And we have engaged them from the beginning of our project, so we can coordinate different ideas, synergies, during an event organization, which probably you're going to be invited. We tried to do it bigger, but we're going to do an event in October about nature-based solutions. It's going to be in French, but we're co-organizing it with this European projects. So to show also how these European projects can help to promote this kind of initiatives, and we can try to make our regions more resilient. Also, within the organization that I work in, so the Nouvelle Aquitaine region, I try to put up what we call the Nature-Based Solutions Awareness Day, which was good because that allowed us to talk to people that usually don't work with nature-based solutions on a daily basis. So we had people from transport, from planning, from tourism, from different directions that were able to come to this awareness day, and we talk about it, and they saw how that could be important and to work with this information into their departments. So that was a good thing. Also talking to land users and taking their vision and their emotional aspects from the beginning of the project, that is also very important. And about the monitoring, Carolina has talked about it, and the important is to have a monitoring protocol that can be reproducible, and that could be after the project, once the project is finished, that's something that could be used beyond that. So that is important to have protocols that are clear. And what we saw also, that field trips and field surveys before putting up a protocol is very important in order to be clear of what we can do in the landscape. So yeah, that is my 7 minutes. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, I'm here to answer, and you can contact me. No problem.